We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes weighed in at 226 pounds. He stands 6 foot 3 inches tall. And Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. Not too many. And there's the bell to start the round. Misses with the straight left. Tried to score with the uppercut. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
All right, let's reset. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. But Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Well done with that counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Neither fighter willing to slow down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab? Usyk! The unified heavyweight champion is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out!
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. Here comes Riddick.
This bout,
These two have certainly talked. And there's the bell to start the round. Hook misses. And he scores with the counter. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. They exchange punches. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Can't score with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. They threw the hook. It didn't land.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook was off target. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Listen, kid, you're so close. Keep doing what you're doing. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Both men step back for just a moment. Failing to score with that right hook. Big Daddy Bo goes down. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot. What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
You'd like to see more jab. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. It's not over till it's over. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. And he wasn't ready for that. And Big Daddy Bo got... Let's talk about Bo in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A perfect counter shot. Only catching air with that hook. Only catching air with that hook. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. These punches coming from every angle. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs, and Bo is dazed. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is... God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout.
Yeah. Look at Duff. Order belts, mighty. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I'll swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I'll swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the sure. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people chant? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shot fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give him with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lash. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
This is Muhammad. The Brad. We've waited a long time. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Can't land the jab there. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
Look at me, look at me.
Joe Louis in trouble. Settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. The winner of this surely will get a world. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. It's just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. Joe Louis just got caught. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely got it. There's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Beautiful counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. This next round is going to be crucial. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now.
The greatest has been dazed.